Now that we've created categories, assignments, you may want to grade these assignments using some rubrics. So the way that you create your rubrics is you go into the gradebook, grade setup, and over here on the right hand side, rubrics. Push add rubric. I missed. And it's going to give you a basic one-line rubric with 4 specific categories. However, these are perfectly customizable. Let's add a title, Miller's Custom Rubric, and we're going to say that we want maybe 5 different categories instead of just the 4. So you can see now that we have a 4 point, but we can change that to 5, change that to 4, change that to 3, change that to 2, and maybe leave the last one as 1. You can click in each of these boxes, and perhaps this criteria is posture. In a performance-based class, posture is a very important skill for students to develop. You would add a description, sitting tall on the front edge of your chair, feet flat, and head in a neutral position. You can assess during the student's performance whether or not they achieve the criteria. You can add a second criteria. You can see that it auto-populates with what you had set there previously. If we were to delete one of these categories, push another criteria, you can see that now we have again just those 4 categories that we originally had. I would suggest creating your rubric offline, and once you have yours down on paper the way that you like it, coming online and creating your rubric. You can choose as many different categories as you want. You can even add learning objectives from the Common Core, which are all available here inside of Schoology, and thus tie your specific rubric to the different learning objectives that you would like your students to learn. Once you're done, you push create your rubric. I guess I can't do that because I haven't given them titles. We'll call it embouchure, melody, and rhythm, just for the purpose of what we're doing here. And now I have a custom 20-point rubric that I can use to assess assignments that would be in that performance genre. It's up to you on how you want to create your rubrics, whether it's a blanket rubric for multiple assignments or if you want to set up specific rubrics for each of your assignments. It's totally possible. One cool thing is once you have your rubrics set up, you can copy them to your other courses, and then you can go back and create an assignment that will then utilize your rubric. Create an assignment. And you can now see my custom rubric is available here as a grading option. You put this in a formative assessment, give it a title, description of what you're going to do, a due date, change the time if you so desire, and you can see that because I'm using the gradebook, the rubric, that it defaults to that exact 20 points. There are a few grading options here. You can make this worth twice as much, or you could make it worth half as much. All of these different factors can be changed within the assignment. When you're done, push create, and now you have that assignment here in Schoology for the students to submit to.